before we start, I wish you a very happy new year. And I wanted to take up a quick couple of questions that you have been asking to us on a couple of things on the video. And I thought this is the right time, first day of the year, and give you a sense of why we are doing it and so on and so forth, right? So I'll just quickly jump to some of the questions that you've been asking us. And so I'm basically an engineer, right? And I am passionate about financial freedom and financial independence, right? And my FI journey also is a bit of roller coaster, right? With many ups and downs. So I realized that there was a lack of easily accessible things relevant to financial education in India, right? Dollars and rupees matter a lot, right? The difference is huge in terms of thinking, right? Not the value. So that's why I decided that let me create one channel which primarily is focusing on analytics of computation, and of course trying to build a community, right? This is not an investment channel wherein I will be giving you some sort of investment advice that okay, this is how you can invest in particular stock, this horse, that horse. This is not a channel for investment at all, right? So you should not be following us if you are looking for get rich quick schemes, right? We are not giving you investment advice. In fact, I don't even tell that which mutual funds you should be investing on. So I don't do that, right? We only give calculators that you can use your aptitude and couple of things that we tell in terms of putting those parameters and calculating the corpus required or what goals and everything. And of course, we'll guide you in the journey of calculation and computation and your journey of FI, right? See, the primary goal is to educate people, like I mentioned, right, about personal finance, right? Inspire them to take some sort of control of their financial future, right, and build a kind of supportive community, as I mentioned before, of like-minded individuals who are on the path to FI, right? And that's the basic crux of the goal of this channel, right? Well, the I think what's unique in our channel is the practical application and the analytics behind it, right? How do we compute? And I take all of you in the journey of computation, that what's the thought process, what can make you a little bit more secure in terms of the computation. For example, whether be it real rate of return, what is the ideal real rate of return, what is that you should be considering, and things like that, right? So I do provide some sort of examples, case studies. See, look, fire is new to everyone in India, right? And earlier, very few people actually RE'd, right? Retired early. You will find a lot of cases where retirement is there 60 plus, right? All of our parents got retired 60 plus years, right? So fire is new, right? As I mentioned, fire is pretty new. The RE part is very new, and so the data for the RE part is very less available in India. So we will have to go ahead with simulations, right? We have to do a lot of simulations and try to come up with a convincing number that you can put your boots on, saying that okay, I will not work any further, right? So the uniqueness of this channel is to provide a practical application, provide Excel models, free Excel models. We give free Excel models, right? And if you want one, just email me down there, you will get that. And I give a very down to earth relatable approach to everyone. For example, be it goal planning, be it what sort of goals you have, building a house, education, whether you want to buy a car, new car, whether it is vacations, whatever goals, right? So it's a very down to earth, realistic, average Indian thing. It is this channel is not for fat fire, right? It is not fat fire or any kind. It's just kind of normal fire where one would want to get the number, what the number is. See, we offer a variety of free Excel models, which is basically whether it's a SWR Excel model or whether it's a goal planning Excel model, right? We are also trying to build a network tracker, also trying to build budgeting templates for all of our subscribers. And these are free models. Again, I can't repeat enough, it's free model. Like, a lot of people think that free matlab yaar, it's of no use, right? Nobody comes for free. I mean, I could have charged money for these kind of Excel models, but then I decided not to. In fact, next week we will be launching our web version of the calculator, so that you don't have to do any Excel business, Excel downloading Excel or playing with Excel and things like that. So we offer a variety of Excel models on retirement planning, budgeting templates, network trackers, SWR calculators, and things like that. See, using these models can help visualize the you know a number that you can chase with your financial planners and investment advisors, right? Whomever you hire. This also helps you to keep track of your goals, right? For example, if you have to buy a new car, an Excel model says that you have to work for so many years, or new house and so many years, and things like that, right? So these can help you track. I do not believe, I strongly believe that this is a criminal offense if somebody is selling these calculators, right? It should be freely available, in my view, right? The advice could be expensive, where to invest and what to invest, but then these calculators should be freely available, in my view. So yeah, we the benefit of calculator is just to, you can make a data driven decision, right? That okay, you can convince yourself that okay, fine, I have done all these things, all these assumptions, and still this is the value of my fire corpus, and this, so I am convinced. That's the benefit of using the model for you all, right? Some of the biggest challenges of achieving financial independence in India is high inflation rates, right? As compared to US, we are not 3% 3.5 2.5% inflation rates. We are high inflation rates, right? Rise in living costs, right? Lifestyle creep, lifestyle inflation also is one of the things. Lack of financial literacy, which we are trying to address, right? And of course, cultural pressures that we all have, in a sense that शर्मा जी वर्मा जी ने कार खरीद लिया, मैं मुझे कार खरीदना, नया बंगला खरीद लिया, क्या होगा? And all those things are there, which is already a lot of cultural social pressures are there in India, which is probably not that much in Western. I don't know, I have not never been outside, but then many of these things, right? For example, the biggest challenges being inflation, being cost of living, being financially literate. So all of these challenges are very well taken care by our Excel models and this channel. So if you are new here, please follow us, and you will come to know a lot of things. See, India is growing. I have mentioned this before. No other country will grow better than India, right? That's the only country left in the world to grow. Of course, there are other countries like Brazil is there, right? There is Vietnam, Malaysia, Philippines. All those countries are growing, but then India being India, with a lot of population and a lot of workforce, we are in the right place at the right time, and we should be happy that India will grow further, right? My advice would be to start early. My advice would be to prioritize saving. My advice would be to invest wisely. Right. I think every small step can make a big difference over time. Right. Yeah. It's also important to educate yourself on what are you chasing. Right. It's also important to create a realistic budget. Right. It's also important to align your goals with your family, right? That okay, these are the timelines of your goals. It could be plus or minus 5 years. It's fine, no problem. But then it's good to put down these things on paper. That's what's very important. My advice would be very simple. That start early, prioritize saving, and invest wisely. In the future, many ideas on this channel, right? And it's basically, we plan to have DIY kind of tax plannings for the beginners who can understand taxes. A lot of people are not into it. And of course, retirement strategies. We plan to bring in lots and lots of subscribers whom we can speak to. I also plan to get on the streets to talk to people and collaborate with other financial experts. We just got this last year, we got only one financial advisor. We plan to get at least one in a quarter. And also, we plan to conduct live streams, a lot of things. And of course, the big and foremost thing is all these calculators that we're trying to put this out to as a web page. And also, so yeah, that's about it. These are the questions that I wanted to answer, and I really want you to enjoy this new year. Don't forget to enjoy while you're chasing your FI or a fire journey. I think most of us would be right there, and in terms of calculating numbers. If you are new, please email me. You will get the calculator for free. The basic calculators will be up on a web page shortly, in a week or 10 days time maximum. I think next week we should be having a demo of the web calculator. And if you are somebody who is willing to share your experience with us, please email us and we will get in touch, and we can do a quick number crunching on your scenarios, get you a number, and probably others also on this channel can get inspired by your journey and your talk. So thank you so much. Happy New Year once again, and bless you, and happy financial planning. Thank you.